In this webisode of Sound Advice, we're going to talk about the auxiliary section of the mixer and how to use it to add effects and mix monitors. First, let's talk about mixing monitors from front of house. Now, most of the gigs I have played at, we have not had a separate monitor mixer and separate sound technician, so most of us have to do it from front of house. This can be a little tricky, so let's break it down and hopefully make it easier for you. First, start off with a good signal. If you don't have a good signal, you will have a hard time making it sound good in the house or in the monitors. For this example, we will assume a 4-piece band with a vocalist on 2 mixes over 4 wedges, but the principles are expandable if needed. Now, I like to sound check with the main faders of the mixer in the fully off position, so I don't have to fight the house system while trying to hear what is happening on stage. I use a mic from the front of house and talk to the band through the pre-fade auxiliaries while maintaining as much eye contact as possible. Now, while we're on the subject, it is so important to maintain eye contact with the band as much as possible. It cuts down on the need to yell. I also use hand signals to make it easier for the band to communicate with me without yelling. Thumbs up means turn it up, thumbs down means turn it down, and a flat waving motion means that things are good. I'll have the artist point to the source that they need changed and then use hand signals until we get the mix that they want. I start with the bass guitar and drums first and get that dialed into their mix as it's easiest for them to share a mix. We will call that the drum mix. I then get the lead vocalist to check their voice for me and add that to the drum mix and into the vocalist mix. I then add guitars and keys into each mix as needed. And once everyone is happy, I have them play a song and then tweak the monitors as necessary. Then I turn up the house to a decent level and adjust again. Well-mixed monitors can make or break a band's performance, and the ability to help a band do their thing will make you very, very popular at Christmas time. Now let's talk about the post-fade auxiliaries. These are primarily used to route signals to outboard gear such as reverbs and delays. Simply put, the post-auxiliary dial sends the signal from the channel out to a reverb and is directly affected by the fader settings. I like to return the reverb or other effects into an open channel on the board. This gives me the flexibility to EQ the effect, send it to the monitors via the pre-fade auxiliaries, and put it into the mix as needed by raising the fader level. One thing you want to keep in mind though, is that you want to make sure the post-fade auxiliaries on the channel you are returning to are set to 0. Otherwise, you will get a feedback loop in that auxiliary, and although it's kind of a neat thing to hear for a second or two, it is ultimately distracting and will cause people's heads to whip around and glare at you. And that is never fun. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial. Check back often for more videos and feel free to look us up on Facebook.